A secret tunnel. Ooh. You're not gonna kidnap us, are you?
It was top secret for the population. They told me that they like the dictator, they want to be again on the time.
I hope our Albanian tour guide doesn't trap us in here. This country is desolate in winter. We haven't seen a soul. It's a submarine bunker. I've never seen anything like this. Well, it looks like Ceuta or Melilla, Spain and Africa, or Tijuana, United States. Top secret information here in a naval base beyond this barbed wire. Wonder what lies beyond, but I know there's some interesting history. Khrushchev in the Soviet Union was trying to better relations with the West, but they were also trying to expand their influence, their naval influence in the Mediterranean. So what better country to ally with than Albania, a communist country itself? Well, Hoxha, he didn't like that Khrushchev was trying to better relations, and therefore there was actually a Navy fallout and a battle here. And 4 Soviet submarines somewhere around here were left to rot in the water. I think there's still one left. But basically after that, isolation became a thing here because the Soviet Union cut them off. And Khrushchev was even trying to plot a revenge act against Albania, but they got distracted by something called the Cuban Missile Crisis, which was obviously more important at the time. So wow, Cuban, American, Soviet, NATO history, all right here in Albania. And literally 5 minutes away from the coast, we enter farmland and mountains. Wow. Herding land, back into the rugged terrain, the tough terrain of Albania. Just like that. So this is a Albanian mountain village restaurant. They have the wood stove fired up.
Tutto? No.
Con leche? Okay.
Dua?
Dua. Dua. Check out the Albanian stove. Oh, it's very cold.
Voice cheap. Ah, homemade.
Homemade tobacco from Albania.
Albania.
Wow. Shqiptar. Shqiptar.
Puro Shqiptar.
Puro Shqiptar. Puro. Ah, Albanian coffee and a cabin in the woods.
This one is good. Oh, very strong.
Oh.
I like that.
I like this. Discovering cabins in the woods. We were just at the coast 1 hour ago, or 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And now we are in an alpine forest.
National Park Logora.
Logora. So
Logora.
a treacherous ride. Hopefully we don't die because we have the crazy taxi driver.
Michael Schumacher.
Oh, man, the weather changed so fast. And I spy, check it out, a bunker. It's an emoji now. Can you believe that this country was once filled with over 700,000 bunkers? And now many of them have been destroyed, but we found one right here. A lot of times Albanians would get the scrap metal and sell it off because obviously it was a poor country, especially in the 90s and before that. Now just a thing for tourists like myself. We've stopped off here at a lookout. I think that's Corfu, a Greek island, but even more interesting is we have yet another bunker. It looks like an Albanian bunker bus stop. And you can see inside here. Wow, it's blocked off. It would be fun to explore one of these. But just imagine a country that just was so closed off. People were paranoid because of the propaganda, the censorship. Maybe some soldiers or peasants were just here for years and years and years wondering what lies beyond in the world. They honestly didn't know. They had stories, but you know, if they were suspicious that you were gonna flee, they would put you in prison camps, or if you did leave, they would perhaps imprison your family. Wow. Green Coast. Welcome to Green Coast. Wow, look at this village. It looks like a Greek or a Spanish village. I think that's an Orthodox church up there. Yeah. Look at how it's just constructed into the cliffs. It just makes you wonder if there's an earthquake that this place would just fall into the gorge here. A local Albanian on a motorcycle. Look at this village. Wow. I'm fascinated by how the people live. What an interesting little town called Himare on our way to a abandoned submarine bunker. whole country is under construction, but this one has a nice little cove here. Some nice turquoise waters, a hippie van, some trucks. Have you seen so much construction in your life?
Never before.
So it's good and bad, but again, it makes you wonder, where is all this money coming from and what will the return be? Is Albania the new place to be? Will it be the new place to come? There's a chance we're committing espionage now.
Spinach.
Because this is an old military base and they don't heavily guard it, but yeah, we can see the Greek islands, Corfu in the distance. I feel like Gabriel Traveler, but breaking some rules a little bit. We have a surprise awaiting us. Oh my God. Hopefully there's not a guy with a shotgun around here that's waiting for us. You silly wabbit! You wabbit! Boom! This country is desolate in winter. We haven't seen a soul for hours. And we found a blue lagoon. Look at the beautiful turquoise Mediterranean Ionian waters. I like it. Whoa. What's that?
Is it the entrance?
What? Oh my goodness. Check it out.
Maybe there's soldiers or
Security?
security guards, yeah.
You guys, I actually read online that if you get caught doing this, that there are some severe punishments by the Albanian authorities. My God. It's a submarine bunker, perfectly fit for a submarine. Wow. Oh, that's a trap door. That's a door that would open and put the submarine in there to hide in case the NATO powers or the Warsaw Pact powers were gonna invade. There would have been a whiskey Soviet submarine right there. Oh, this is cool as hell. If only you could see actually how big this is. And actually, this would be a nice swimming hole. Look at how beautiful and clear it is.
But I think they must have opened the gate and then the submarines went out.
Of course, and they attacked.
But just imagine how long the inside has to be.
Yeah, there's tunnels. There's tons of tunnels underneath this mountain that we just climbed here. I've never seen anything like this. Honestly, this would be an area you could just hike along the coast and camp wherever you wanted. There's literally no one who's gonna prevent you from setting up camp on a beach, bathing in the water, stopping in each village to get some food. True paradise, if you ask me. In Spain, everything is so controlled. You can't camp here, this costs money, too many people. You know what I'm talking about. Check out the country roads in Albania. Wow. We have a roadblock here. What is this? A war memorial. 1943. Maybe they resisted the occupation of the Germans or the Italians. But right out here in this fertile, pretty much empty land. Interesting. True Albanian heroes here. Oh, bloody hell, it's just pissing down. I wish I could show you more of this village. Check it out. Wow. Oh, this is a really nice Albanian village. I can't wait to show you it tomorrow. This is Albanian Besa. Albanian Besa. Besa is a term for loyalty among Albanian families and culture. Is it normal for this rain Is this
Not
normal?
today. You are not lucky.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's
But
we're wet.
I think tomorrow
will be better.
yeah. Sorry for my English, but
No problem.
Your English is great.
yeah,
A rural Albanian village room.
this is the room.
Woohoo! Look at
Thank you.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
For everything,
Alberto.
I will send you in WhatsApp, and if you have any question,
I will
things.
ask.
All right, Alberto.
Thank
Take
you.
care, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice
Thank
day.
you. Thank you.
All right. We come in peace.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to rent apartment here, a flat, roughly?
Yeah, so it depends by the new town or the old town.
Mm-hmm. The new town, so like there.
Down there.
Yeah.
It's like 200
Euros.
euros
Wow.
per month.
Uh-huh.
And the upper town?
It's not so big change. It's like
Yeah.
150.
Okay.
Here's cheaper?
Only because the houses are
Older.
old houses by
Older,
the old
okay.
A secret tunnel. Ooh. You're not gonna kidnap us, are you?
No, I don't have the. I'm not so strong.
Yeah. Okay.
You can enter. I'm gonna open the lights for you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And we
I'm
just
gonna be with you because
Oh.
I'm gonna be your tour guide.
Woo!
There's no information inside the tunnel, so you need a tour guide.
All right.
The Cold War tunnel was built by the dictator Enver Hoxha in the early 70s. And the reason why it was built, it was to accommodate only the members of the government in the case that a nuclear war would happen here in Albania. Of the tunnel was 200 person, and they gonna hide here for 3 months. The first room is the ventilation room that was used to spread the air in the whole tunnel.
yeah, fresh air. Yeah, of course.
So in here, it's one of the other entries or exits. The tunnel has 4 entries or exits in total, and every entry or exit has anti-atomic doors. In here are 4 anti-atomic doors. In the middle of the doors, it's another room. They have the filters to clean the air, because in the atomic war they are gonna be poisoned, and the ventilation room is connected with that room there. This tunnel was built by the prisoners of the castle. They built this tunnel for 10 years, and at the beginning it was top secret for the population. No one has to know it, but for 10 years it's a long time, and the population know about the tunnel, but they were afraid to talk about it. All the work finished in 1980, and 5 years later, in 1985, the dictator died because he was sick with diabetes and never has been here inside this tunnel. So, for my opinion, it was just the paranoia of the dictator, a big paranoia of the dictator, and a waste of time and a waste of money.
It was never used.
Never was used, but the soldiers has been here to practice, to see if the machine gonna work, to be ready.
Sure.
And the practice happened for about 12 years.
Oh, wow. Why did Hoxha choose this city?
So the dictator, Enver Hoxha, was born here in Gjirokaster, and he was afraid that Greece gonna attack the city because we are neighbors with Greece, and most of his life the dictator lives between Tirana and Gjirokaster. In the case that he gonna be here, he wants to be protected. But it was just an empty tunnel that when we was younger, played with our friends in here, do it like our home. The stuff that we didn't need it in the house, we put it here and do it like our home. And play hide and seek in here. It's something normal.
What do kids do in Albania? They play hide and seek in Cold War tunnels. I will find you and I will kill you. You have my daughter. Creepy.
Something different. They told me that they like the dictator, they want to be again on the time. I don't know why, but it's the way how they were grow up, in fact. And they miss it, the big family, because on that time, everyone has a job, everyone a small house with 4 child or 5 or more, and everyone was poor, but everyone stayed together. Now it's the different. The young people, they just want to emigrate to live out of Albania land, and they miss it this time. The big family, they are alone now.
Traditional, the old
Yeah.
school.
So things have changed a little bit.
This tunnel system is so massive, it's just hard to fathom how someone was so paranoid that they had to do this all over the country. And in fact, before I came to Albania, I didn't really know about this. I never really considered Albania, but it has some incredible history, good and bad, and yeah, this is cool. I hope our Albanian tour guide doesn't trap us in here. We'd be fucked. Nobody knows where Adventure Elliot got lost. Or maybe we can get to the marijuana tunnels of Lazarat through here. We can't go any further.
3 toilets for 200 person, and it's like the Ottoman style or Turkish style, just a hole in the ground, nothing else there. In here must be the showers, but the population destroyed it.
You can take a Hoxha, Enver Hoxha, huge shit here.
But we have so many religion here, and we respected all the religion. We don't have the war between us. So,
Yeah, of course.
I like Christmas. I'm Muslim and I like Christmas.
You're Muslim and you like
yes,
Christmas?
I
Very
like
nice.
Christmas. It's not my religion. I respect it, and I organize a party or something like this.
You can just imagine how paranoid one had to be, Hoxha, to build hundreds of thousands of bunkers, a nuclear bunker. He was even paranoid against his apparent allies before Khrushchev, a diehard Stalinist. Man, psychology is an interesting thing, right? Information or lack thereof, propaganda, what it can do to a person and an entire country. This is kind of what we're seeing today, and why Albanians, for the record, the ones who have went to the West, to places like the United States, they value freedom of speech so much. Some of them probably are very nervous about what's going on in the United States these days with media censorship, political divide, etc. Well, we say bye to Arla, a lovely tour guide. She was a very good tour guide who knew history, and we like that, but we have to search for cannabis country. So, on we go to cannabis country, Lazarat. It sounds like a medieval, like a knight's town or something.
Lazaret.
Lazarat,
Lazaret.
yeah,
Also like the hospital? Lazaret?
yeah.